Hi, this is Daudi with a new E2E test that has been written in BDD approach following the workflow based testing that was selected by the community for reference application. In this framework, a feature file is written against the test, and in this feature file it contains the user story. User story is the best case scenarios that a user can interact with the future. And then I've written down the steps definition. And in this steps definition, which is called vital steps, it contains hooks. Hooks are methods that are called or that are run before the test, and then after the test this hook method is called. From line number 37 going downward, these are the equivalent Selenium tests that are wrapping up the user story that is present in the feature file that follows the syntax of given, then, when. I've written the workflow for this test. Let me go to the file that contains the workflow, that is vital.yml, which is here. In this workflow there is a lot of things that are happening behind the scene, but I'm going to explain the two that I feel that are important someone to understand. That's the name. The name Vitals test, this is the name that will be reflected when this test is run on the CI. And then this command npm run capture patient vital, this is the command that can be used to trigger this test to run. You make sure that you configure this capture patient vital in the script which is present in package.json. Let me go to that file, package.json here. And so I've configured, you make sure that you configure that script here under the script section. And in this script, which is capture patient vital, triggering Maven test against this test, and this filters only tests that are tagged Selenium and vitals. Let me go and run this test. And so we use the command. Let me even get the command here from the workflow. The command is npm run capture vitals. This is the command that will trigger to run this test. And so let me run. But before I run, I've made also some configuration in the test.property file that is spinning from my local instance here, choosing Chrome as my browser and headless to be false. Let me go and run this test. I've set headless to be false such that we can see this test running on the UI. As the test is running, you ensure that the driver that you're spinning from is compatible with your browser that is running on your PC. If it is Chrome, ensure that the driver is compatible with the Chrome version that you're running. That is making sure that you have equivalent version on both the Chrome that is running and on the driver that you're spinning from. Also the same with Firefox if you are spinning from the Firefox driver. It has triggered the Chrome browser that was set in test.property file. And these are background steps that are carried out before the test is run. That's logging in into the clinician facing patient dashboard. And then from there it should click in find patient that has been created by the test. That's great. It searches the existing patient that the vitals are going to be captured from. And then it should start the visit. And then from there it goes to the capture vitals page to capture the vitals of the patient. Great, the test has run. But we're waiting for the result on the console. Either the build is success or it's a failure. Oops, these should be callbacks, and I think there are two. Yeah, sorry. But the build is a success here, and you can see from the result, the test result here in this section, it tells you it has run one test, no failure, no error, nothing has been skipped. The beauty about this framework is that when you run this test on Bamboo, you find that, rather on the CI, you find that this test, vitals test, is run separate. And then this, that BDD Firefox is a collection of the tests that are being triggered in this script, which is in package.json here. And so the beauty is that when you run on the CI for the test, you see the result of the test itself and a summation of all the tests that are present. And from the configuration of the workflow, this gives you a provision to see the report that is posted on the cucumber.io, which is configured here in the workflow. Let me go to the workflow here. Echo cucumber.publish.enabled true, and then it stores it in cucumber.property file, which is present here. This is the file. And so this this enables us to see the report that I want to go and see, which is present on the cucumber.io. This is the link that is provided to you. And then you are able to see the report about the test that has been run. And here it indicates that 15 passed, 1 has failed, which is in red. It indicates the percentage of those that have passed, and then the time that has run for the duration of the test. And then here you are able to see which file are things breaking. Actually, for the technical people, you can easily know from the logs that, oh, things are breaking from here. And so that's the beauty of this workflow based testing that was selected by the community. And so this is the workflow. And thanks for watching, and see you next time.